Hello, it's a good morning, good afternoon and good night. It's Crypto Collision UK back again, and this time we've got yet another banger for you. Look, I've been around long enough to see a lot of perp dexes come and go. Most of them talk a big game. Very few actually deliver the goods at scale. But there's one platform that's been quietly, and sometimes not so quietly, eating everyone's lunch in 2026, and that platform is Hyperliquid. Today we're going deep on hype, not the surface level stuff, but the real mechanics, the token economics, and why this thing has been printing some of the most insane on-chain numbers we've seen in a while. Let's get into it. First, let's talk numbers, because with Hyperliquid, the numbers are kind of ridiculous. We're regularly seeing $5 to $9 billion in daily notional volume. Open interest has pushed into double digits at times. In 2025, Hyperliquid reportedly did more notional trading volume than Coinbase in some periods. That's not retail hype. That's serious capital moving through a fully decentralized system. And here's the part that really stands out. This isn't happening on some sidechain or L2. This is happening on Hyperliquid's own layer 1, purpose-built for exactly this kind of trading. We're talking 0.07 second block times and the ability to handle up to 200,000 orders per second. That's not marketing, that's what the network is actually engineered to do. Most decentralized exchanges either use AMMs, which suck for leveraged trading, or keep their order books off-chain, which defeats the point of decentralization. Hyperliquid said, what if we could have both CEX speed and full on-chain transparency? And they actually built it. So how does it work? Hyperliquid runs two main components, Hypercore and HyperEVM. Hypercore is the beast, it's the fully on-chain order book and matching engine that powers the perps and spot trading. Everything is deterministic, everything is verifiable, and it moves at a speed that honestly feels unfair compared to most other on-chain platforms. Then there's HyperEVM, a full Ethereum-compatible environment sitting on the same chain. This lets builders deploy normal smart contracts while still tapping into the insane liquidity and speed of the core trading engine. It's one of the cleanest app-chain done right examples we've seen. Now let's talk about hype, because this is where things get really interesting from an investment perspective. Max supply is capped at 1 billion, no inflation, but the real magic is in the fee model. 97% of all trading fees generated on the platform go into an assistance fund that continuously buys back and burns hype. Let that sink in for a second. The more volume the platform does, and we're talking billions per day, the more consistent buy pressure and token burns hit the market. This isn't some vague utility narrative. This is direct value accrual tied to actual usage. Hype is also used for staking, governance, gas on the HyperEVM, and getting trading fee discounts. But that 97% buyback mechanic is the real standout. And they're not stopping at crypto perps. Hyperliquid has been aggressively expanding into real-world assets, S&P 500 perps, oil, silver, even SpaceX-related markets. Hype 3 lets anyone permissionlessly create new markets by staking Hype, which is opening the floodgates for a much broader financial ecosystem. We're also seeing prediction markets, zero DTE options, and more traditional finance primitives being brought on-chain at a pace that's hard to ignore. The vision is clear, become the on-chain home for serious financial activity, not just crypto natives, but real capital that wants speed, transparency, and self-custody. Now, let's be real for a second. Hyperliquid has grown extremely fast, and with that comes risks, smart contract risk, concentration of validators, regulatory questions around perps, and the fact that a big chunk of the supply is still unlocking over the next couple of years, but the core product is working, the volume is real, the revenue is real, and the token mechanics are some of the cleanest I've seen in the perp dex space. I mean, the data shows that we're well past the maybe it works situation. It's already working at a scale most projects only dream about. So there you have it, Hyperliquid and Hype in 2026. A purpose-built L1 with CEX level performance, a token model that actually benefits from usage and real traction that's hard to fake. If you're paying attention to where on-chain capital is actually flowing right now, this is one of the names that keeps coming up for a reason. Drop a flip in the comments if you're already trading on Hyperliquid or holding Hype, and let me know what you want me to cover next. As always, do your own research. This is not financial advice. But if you're building or investing in the future of on-chain finance, Hyperliquid is impossible to ignore. Be sure to follow us on X and TikTok for additional content. Also, our partners Collide, who are at we_r_crypto on X. Full details are in the description. I'll catch you in the next one. This is Crypto Collision UK. Stay sharp, stay curious, and I'll see you soon.